This is Miami All Access.
All right, that second period, 7.5 minute explosion really helped you guys get out on the board, and you didn't look back tonight.
Yeah, you know, they came out and scored that first goal. I thought our guys responded really well. Power play scored a big goal, and then I felt like we started to gain some momentum. You know, big time goal by Coleman and Corrali, and then great shot by Murph. And you know, I think we're capable of doing things like that when we're focused and on our game. And you know, we got maybe a little bit undisciplined in the third period, but I thought our penalty killers did a good job for the most part until the end there. And you know, we were able to close them out. But a huge win for us tonight. Obviously, when you're at home and you have an opportunity to sweep, you have to take care of business. They fought hard. You know, they play hard, and you have to play with the same kind of compete level, same intensity, and I thought we did that tonight for the most part.
Talking in the booth about Murray sending that high guy down to the blue line and playing a little pee-wee hockey with that cherry pick. I'm sure you guys didn't mind playing some 4-on-4.
Well, I'm not sure what you call it, but you know, they're trying to stretch the zone, and you know, that's a good coaching move on his part. You know, spread things out a little bit. If you're not ready for it, then you know it works. But I thought our guys adjusted well to it. We've seen it before. You know, I thought our guys did a good job of staying disciplined and making sure that they kept everybody in front of them. And you know, we were ready for it. You know, whether it's you know, I think in the end, I think he's trying to gain some offense, and you know, maybe I would have done the same thing. But I thought our guys adjusted well.
You know, a lot of the media outlets like to focus on some of the bigger name players, but you guys have been getting production from just about everybody all year, and tonight 5 goals from 5 different guys. It's got to be encouraging as a coach.
Well, you know, our philosophy here at Miami is everybody has to contribute. If you want to go far into March, you need everybody clicking. You go on the road, you're not going to be able to match lines. You're going to have everybody feeling good about their game. And you know, so we preach team first all the time. We preach compete. We preach intensity. It's something that I think is really important for us moving forward, that we stay focused on that team first mantra and making sure that everybody plays within our system and plays discipline in our system.
Hi, Coach. You had 2 intense games this weekend against you know, a really physical Western Michigan team. What did you think about the poise your team showed and how they responded?
Well, every weekend is intense in our league, right? Especially a weekend like this where you're playing our rival. This is a rivalry weekend, and you've got to be ready for those battles. I thought our guys handled themselves fairly well. It's part of this league. You have to learn to play sort of on the edge, but not over the edge. You have to compete. You have to have second effort. You got to block shots. You got to be on for 60 minutes. And I think we're starting to learn that. I don't know that we're there yet. I still think we have a lot of things that we can work on, a lot of things that need improvement. But in the meantime, you know, we're getting some wins along the way, and hopefully we can clean that stuff up and be clicking on all cylinders at the right time. But you know, when you're playing a rival like Western Michigan, they compete so hard. You know, Coach Murray's got them going hard every shift, and if you take a shift off, you're going to be in big trouble. And you know, that goes for the other 7 schools or the other 6 schools in our league that we compete against. I don't know that there's a weekend where you can just relax and play. You got to be competitive, and you have to be ready to go.
Murphy, you're channeling your inner Patty Kane there with that shot. Walk me through that goal.
You know, it happened also quick. Let me think about it for a second. All right, so there was a quick break, and Coleman entered the zone over the blue line, and he stopped at the puck, and somehow he caught 2 of their defensemen flat-footed, and just clear open lane came to me, and I just knew right then and there I gotta take my best shot, and I had a lot of time and space, so I just tried to look through. There was an opening in the defenseman's legs, and sure enough there was, and it felt really good. It was a good shot, I guess. I don't know.
You play Western Michigan, you saw him in CCHA, and now again here in CHC. It's always got to be fun to play a rival, and especially one that physical.
Yeah, I mean, they play hard, and you always know what to expect out of them. They battle, and it's always a good, hard-fought game versus those guys. And tip of the cap to them for always bringing it. And it felt good to get those 2 wins this weekend going into break.
You got production from 5 different guys, and then a slew of helpers for other players as well. Rico obviously preaches everyone contribute. What's that like? 'Cause from a player standpoint, seeing guys on every line just putting up point production.
Yeah, it definitely helps out the team to have depth, and going down the stretch, I know that's going to be a big contributor to having the success that we want to have. It feels good to try to chip in here and there. A lot of that is just it helps produce championship teams, I think so.
Sean, why don't you just stop being selfish and let someone else score a game-winning goal for once, man?
Honestly, I didn't even know until we came in. Someone said locker room, told me I had another game winner. And originally I was really upset because our PK was perfect all weekend. And then the last goal that we just let up was on their power play. So I was really frustrated, but whatever. It's just how it goes, I guess. I mean, who knows? I'll take it. But as long as we're winning, I don't care.
Point production from 5 different guys tonight in the goal category. And it's always fun when everyone's contributing and everyone's playing at a high level.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got a team that we think we should be like that every night, so good to see.
Physicality, obviously Western Michigan, they play a hard-hitting brand of hockey, and you guys, for the most part, matched it, and obviously came away with 2 wins. What's it like playing against them? Pretty much your bigger rival.
Yeah, I mean, they play hard, and we know they're going to play hard, and they'll play hard every single night. So it's not totally different than a lot of the other teams in the league, but I mean, you just got to match it and try and stay out of the messy stuff. I mean, we don't want to get into that. We always want to focus on playing our best, and we don't try and worry about what they're doing. So that's what we focused on this weekend.
Obviously, good to get the sweep, and especially at home too, when you've got a chance to take those points off the table. How's that feel moving forward, knowing that you just grabbed points and you're up top now?
It's huge. I mean, we wanted to make it an emphasis this year that playing at home is got to be something special, and we've got to treat it like that. So we were really happy with how the weekend turned out, and we've been putting emphasis on that. Thanks.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago you had talked about when you scored the overtime winner, how you had to sort of remind yourself to slow down, to stop skating so much. I saw tonight that, after you dished the puck, you kind of glided into place to get the puck back before you scored your goal. Can you talk about how your play has changed this season, and has patience, and is that something that you've really thought about?
Yes. It's something I'm really still trying to work on is, not over skating and being a little more patient, but I'm trying to combine that with a physical, high-paced game. So it's really been a challenge. And I mean, I know I'm scoring, but there's a lot more to work on. I've got it, there's a lot of room for improvement. And like you said, being more patient, but knowing when there's times to go and not letting those opportunities pass up. So a lot to work on.